relationship that can be transformed into marriage. As somebody who still believes in love, I thought I should share 3 basic principles with you. The principles that you can apply to build a solid foundation upon which you and your partner can grow in order to build a healthy relationship that can be transformed into marriage. I'm quite aware of the fact that the most or greater part of the people who are flooding social media do not believe in the value of relationship. They do not believe in the value of relationship and marriage because of negative stories that have been told by people who were involved in toxic relationships and in toxic marriages. And they do not believe in the value of relationship and marriage because of the people who are still going through hard times in toxic relationships and in toxic marriages. But I want to share with you these 3 values that you can apply in order for you to become a reliable, dependable, and inspiring partner in your relationship that you can transform together with your partner into healthy marriage. The first value is humility. Humility is very important. You should apply humility and you should regard humility as the cornerstone of your relationship, because humility allows you to keep open the doors of learning. It allows you to open the doors of learning, and it empowers you to relearn the most important factors that you can apply in order to build a healthy relationship. And it inspires you to unlearn all the toxic factors that could ruin your relationship. That's humility. I understand that most people don't want to be humble in relationships. They want to control every aspect of relationship. I'm quite aware of the fact that relationships are dynamic, are made of different factors because of the people who are coming together from different backgrounds, people who have been raised in different environments, people who have learned different cultures, different traditions, different customs, norms and values. And when these 2 people come together, a war begins. So that's why it is imperative for both partners to assume a humble position in a relationship if they are to build a healthy relationship that can be taken to the next level of marriage. Humility is very important, and stop controlling your partner. I'm well aware of the fact that we find women in relationships who behave like Queen Elizabeth. I'm using Queen Elizabeth because by the time she was still alive, before she died, she believed that everything in the world revolved around her British Empire. And I'm quite aware of the fact that we still have men in relationships who behave like King Charles, who still believe that everything in relationships is about them. And they disregard this value that I've just shared with you, which is humility. Humility is one of the best values that you can apply in order to build a solid foundation that will allow you to build a healthy relationship that can be transformed into marriage. Only if you believe in authentic relationship that can be transformed into authentic marriage. This message goes out only to the people who believe that authentic relationships are still possible, and authentic relationships that can be transformed into marriage are still possible. And the second value is absence of expectations. Absence of expectations of your partner. In relationships nowadays, you find people who expect a lot to be done by their partners. But absence of expectations will help you a lot. So if you expect, for example, your partner to buy you a house, That's what exactly you should do. You should buy your partner a house. If you expect your partner to buy you a car, that's what you must do. Buy your partner a car. If you expect your partner to take you out for weekend thrills, that's exactly what you need to do. Take your partner out for weekend thrills. If you expect your partner to give you money, that's exactly what you should do. Give your partner money. If you expect your partner to surprise you from time to time, that's what you should do. Surprise your partner from time to time without expecting or putting pressure on your partner, because you expect your partner to do 1, 2, 3, and 4. Everything that you expect of your partner, every great thing or inspiring act or inspiring deed that you expect of your partner is exactly what you should do to your partner, to inspire your partner. And don't wait until you get married in order to do great things for your partner. And don't tell your partner that you will fix your sick behavior once you get married to your partner. It is very important to understand that if your behavior is bad in a relationship, there is no way that your behavior could be fixed once you get married. Because if you want to have a successful marriage, you must exercise the values that you think you will exercise in marriage while you are still in a relationship. Because you can't just jump into marriage with somebody who is exercising toxic values, somebody who doesn't care, somebody who doesn't empathize, somebody who doesn't do anything to build the relationship. You understand? So how could you possibly expect such person to assume a position to build a marriage if the relationship is maintained by only one person, is maintained only by you? Yes, it's important to inspire your partner, because in relationships we don't have to put pressure on our partners. That's what makes the relationship toxic. When you start putting pressure on your partner, when you start expecting your partner to do everything for you while you are folding arms, that's what makes the relationship toxic. But if you inspire your partner in little ways, then the relationship will thrive. And if your partner has conscience, if your partner has the spirit of Ubuntu, if your partner has the vision for the marriage, your partner will reciprocate your deeds, your behavior, your acts, your disposition in a relationship. But if the act, the action, the deeds are not reciprocal, I would say maybe you have met a wrong person, because the deeds should be reciprocal, but it doesn't have to be in a manner in which if your partner, for example, has bought you a car, and then you will expect your partner to also buy you a car. If your partner has bought you a house, then you'll expect your partner to buy you a house. So the absence of expectation is one of the 3 values that are very important if you want to build a solid foundation upon which you can build an authentic and genuine relationship that can be transformed into marriage. So that is very, very important to understand that humility, absence of expectations, and the vision. The vision is very important. Vision is very important because sometimes you can start your relationship from an ugly or discomforting point. But if you come together with your partner and discuss the dynamics of your relationship and where you need to take your relationship in the future, then you have to discuss the vision, because the vision will give birth to your mission. Your mission would be your daily activities, your daily gestures that you project to each other within the spectrum, within the circle, or within the circumference of your relationship. And your mission will